The world feels loud when I'm alone. Every thought just cuts like stone. I've been chasing echoes in the dark, trying to find where you left your mark. And I don't know everything breaks in the quiet of night. I only feel safe when it's you, when the world fades and the noise breaks through. You're the silence inside of the storm. You're the reason I try to be more. I could fall, I could break, I could lose, but it only to you. They say time heals, but it lies. Some wounds live behind the eyes. You were the voice that pulled me free. Now it's just static where you used to be. And I don't want a love that feels like less if it's not your name tangled in my breath. I only feel safe when it's you, when the world fades and the noise breaks through. You're the silence inside of the storm. You're the reason I try to be more. I could fall, I could break, I could lose, but it only hurts only when it's you. I don't need the world to understand. I just need your hand in my hand. If I disappear, let it be known I was never whole when I was alone. I only feel safe when it's you. Not a soul, not a sound cuts through. You're the fire that still burns low. You're the ache I'll never show. I could fall, I could break, I could lose, but it only hurts. Yeah, it only hurts when it's you. You said you missed me before you knew me. Spoken futures like they'd already passed. Your hands were soft, but your eyes kept drifting, like you were kissing someone else through glass. You called me light when you were drowning. I thought that meant I made you breathe, but you just needed something shining to prove you still could make hearts believe. You wanted warning, not me, not this. Just the echo of love. You could borrow that mess. You wanted warning, and I gave it all. Now I'm hollowed out, where I thought love would grow. You wore my words like borrowed clothing. Told me I was just what you need. But every touch felt like rehearsal, like you were acting out a dream. I saw the cracks but kept on dancing. Thought maybe I could make it real, but you were lonely, not in love, and I was just the weight of fear. Was I ever real to you, or just proof you can still be adored? You built a home inside my hope, then left before you closed the door. You wanted warning, and I gave you mine. Now I'm bleeding out in the shape of your lie. You wanted warning, and I played the part, but you never held me. You just held your heart. You said you missed me before you knew me. Now I miss the me I was I used to flinch at your name like it carried knives. Now it's just noise in the rain, no longer keeping me alive. I don't trace your face in strangers. Don't rewind the final fight. You were once my favorite danger. Now you're just a flickering light. I kept your name in every silence. Like a ghost I didn't ask to keep. Built a shrine from all your absence. I lit it nightly just to lose more sleep. But I'm done bleeding for echoes, done folding for the past. You were a storm I lived inside. Now I'm walking out at last. You don't get to break me anymore. I buried every open door. Your shadow's not my skin to wear. I'm not the wreck you left back then. You don't get to haunt this heart again. I've stitched the cracks, I've shed your name. I'm not your ruin, not your flame. You don't get to break me. I wore your guilt like borrowed thunder. Let it tear through every song I wrote. But healing isn't made from hunger. It's made from choosing not to choke. Oh, so I'm done bleeding for echoes, done folding for the past. You were a storm I lived inside. Now I'm walking out at last. You don't get to break me anymore. I've buried every open door. Your shadow's not my skin to wear. I'm not the wreck you left back then. You don't get to haunt this heart again. I've stitched the cracks, I've shed your name. I'm not your ruin, not your flame. You don't get to break me. I'm not the silence you unsung, and not the ache you called your home. I've burned the map, I've cut the thread. You're just a ghost I've left for dead. You don't get to break me anymore. You buried every open door. Your shadow's not my skin to wear. I'm not the wreck you left back then. You don't get to haunt this heart again. I've stitched the cracks, I've shed your name. I'm not your ruin, not your flame. You don't get to break me. No longer yours to haunt. No longer yours to haunt. I built a body out of silence, stitched the seams with second chances, hung my heart behind a glass chest, hoping no one see the damage. You touched the pain like it was sacred. verse till the ink runs out or hurts. This isn't art, it's aftermath, and I'm the frame you left I used to leave the light on in case you found your way. Kept the door half open just to hear you say you'd stay. But I've learned that love's not waiting, it's not bleeding on the floor, it's not hoping you'll come back just to hurt me once more. So I left the light off, let the silence speak. I'm not sure, maybe I'm not sure weak. I locked the door, threw out the key. You don't get to come back to me. I left the light off, and I'm finally free. I used to count the reasons why you couldn't stay. Now I count the seasons since I walked away. I don't need closure, I don't need grace. I just need distance and my own space. So I left the light off, let the silence speak. I'm not sure, maybe I'm not sure weak. I locked the door, threw out the key. You don't get to come back to me. I left the light off, and